Welcome back everyone to your stimulus check update for today, Friday, March 19th. I do hope you have been well. I do hope your week went well. Let me know down below in the comments how have you been. But in this update, we have to cover a couple things. So number one, we have to discuss a small update surrounding the SSI and SSDI recipients and how and when they will be receiving their stimulus checks. Also, the federal supplemental unemployment benefits and when that will start kicking in and what states can we see happen first. We'll have an update surrounding that, so let's get started and let's dive right in. But before we get started, as always, if you have been enjoying my content, you have been enjoying my videos, make sure you do give this video a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that. Help with the YouTube algorithm and support me and my channel. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed. Click that big red button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will actually notify you when I do post a brand new video. Yesterday, we got a ton of new subscribers. I can't believe the response on yesterday's video. If you didn't see it yet, the link will be down below in the description. You can watch this video first before going to that one. But thank you so much to everyone who watched that video, liked it, and supported it. Thank you so much to everyone. So as far as SSI and SSDI recipients and people who receive those federal aid programs, among other federal aid programs, we have an update straight from the horse's mouth because it actually comes directly from Direct Express, the card company, the banking company that many people do receive their benefits through is Direct Express. A lot of people in the comment section have been commenting, we're Direct Express card holders and everyone else is receiving their stimulus check. Why haven't we gotten it yet? We're the most vulnerable. We needed it most. Why haven't we been prioritized? So we have a small update directly from Direct Express. So if we take a look at the last couple tweets from the Direct Express Twitter account, the first one of 2020 was just a vague, basic tweet, and it was saying use your Direct Express card at stores and retail locations to pay for purchases instead of getting cash at an ATM. That doesn't address the third round of stimulus. However, that was among the timing of the second round of stimulus, the $600 stimulus check. But the latest is a little bit more specific. The other day, the Direct Express card Twitter account specifically tweeted, the IRS is sending out economic impact payments, also known as stimulus payments. While we do not have specific information on timing, most people will receive their stimulus payments within the next few weeks. Then they retweeted the same tweet on the 17th saying ICYMI in case you missed it, and just retweeted the same exact tweet. So it appears as if the people that are on the federal aid programs like SSI and SSDI will be receiving their stimulus payments around the same timing as the next round of stimulus as far as paper checks and debit cards in the mail. It seems like the timing is going to line up perfectly. Direct Express had noted that only current Direct Express card holders are able to receive the latest stimulus payment onto their card, and so you can call their hotline and sign up for a debit card. Or they also noted that you could do that by, quote, contacting your benefit paying agency. As far as specifically word from the IRS, we haven't heard any new updates. They still say that SSI and SSDI recipients can expect to receive their third stimulus payment as, quote, the same way as their regular benefits, but a payment date has yet to be announced. They specifically said on March 12th, Social Security and other federal beneficiaries will generally receive this third payment the same way as their regular benefits. A payment date for this group will be announced shortly, but we have not heard anything lately. Now, a question that has been popping up is, what if you are on SSI or SSDI, but you do not have a Direct Express card? What do you do and how will you receive your stimulus payment? Well, Direct Express card holders will certainly be prioritized. Those are the people that are going to receive their benefits first and foremost before any other SSI and SSDI recipients. But if you do not receive your benefits that way, you're going to have to wait longer to receive your stimulus payment. The company also advises that third stimulus checks that were sent to Direct Express card accounts that were recently closed will, quote, be returned and the IRS will reissue the payment. So that will likely be through some other method, whether it be a paper check in the mail or onto an economic impact payment debit card coming in the mail. Direct Express has also said that for the latest iteration of stimulus, Direct Express card holders will receive one free ATM withdrawal in addition to the free withdrawal for each benefit payment deposit the user receives. This means if you don't like the money sitting on your debit card, you can actually withdraw that money for cash and you can use that cash anywhere in the world. And something we haven't discussed in quite some time is unemployment benefits. And the reason why that's so important right now is because the Democrats were rushing, vying to get the stimulus package passed before that basically self-imposed deadline of March 14th. That is the day that unemployment benefits lapse for millions and millions of Americans. And so they did get the package passed in time. Biden signed it well in time for that March 14th deadline. But when can we actually see those benefits start kicking in and when can we receive them? Well, we just heard from the Department of Labor this week and they said that the $300 a week in federal unemployment benefits under Biden's new stimulus plan may not arrive until mid-April or later. States will need several weeks to update their computer systems and adapt to the changes under the American Rescue Plan, according to a labor official in a memo that they sent out to state unemployment agencies. The memo specifically said, quote, acknowledging that states need time to modify their computer systems to accommodate the extensions and modifications provided under ARPA, the department expects many states will need until the middle of April or later to implement the new provisions and begin notifying individuals. This is according to Susan Levine. She's the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary at the Labor Department's Employment and Training Administration. The $1.9 trillion stimulus bill signed into law by President Biden last Thursday did a couple things for unemployment benefits. Number one, it extended the $300 weekly supplemental benefit program until September 6th, so a slight extension from the original version of the bill, just about a week or so. And it also does something else, a brand new provision that's very unique. This had never been in any other stimulus bill or even discussed, as far as my knowledge. What they actually did was made the first $10,200 of the 2020 unemployment benefits non-taxable for households earning less than $150,000 annually. So most of the households that do collect unemployment were earning under $150,000. I'd imagine that would be a great majority of those households, and it will actually make those benefits tax-free. Now, the problem is that a lot of Americans, myself included, have already filed their 2020 tax returns, and so we're still waiting to hear how we're going to get that money back. How are we going to get this tax refund that we're owed? Because $10,200 of these benefits, which is very significant for very poor Americans, that could actually be an entire year's worth of income, will actually be tax-free. Now, on top of the delays to implement the American Rescue Plan, you also have, to exacerbate the situation even further, a lot of states have outdated computer systems across the U.S., and that is expected to slow the distribution of aid. States took weeks and sometimes months to begin distributing out the previous rounds of pandemic aid for out-of-work Americans. Some states had no capacity to take the influx of Americans, millions and millions of Americans, filing for unemployment benefits, and then you have these federal unemployment aid programs on top of that, and they just did not have the capacity to serve so many Americans. Now, under the $900 billion stimulus bill that was signed into law by former President Trump, that extended unemployment benefits to March 14th, but what that bill also did was millions were also eligible for an extra month of jobless benefits if they had not exhausted their maximum allotment of weekly jobless aid. So you may not be seeing your unemployment benefits expire right away. It may take another month, but then Biden's plan will hopefully kick in by then. Now, as with any previous stimulus legislation and any gaps that you might have seen in between one stimulus package to the next, if there is a gap of time where you did not receive unemployment benefits under the new plan, you will receive retroactive pay. You will get everything you were entitled to. You're going to get a lump sum right off the bat for the weeks that you have missed. And these unemployment benefits are extremely important, even though we are on the 1-year anniversary of the lockdown and this pandemic. There are so many new Americans still filing unemployment benefits to this day. In fact, figures released by the Labor Department last Thursday had shown that 712,000 Americans filed first-time jobless claims in the week ending March 6th, as the coronavirus caseloads dropped nationwide and many states rolled back restrictions on business activity. In total, there were about 20.1 million Americans who were collecting jobless benefits for the week ending in February 20th. Weekly jobless benefit claims have remained substantially high for months, hovering around 4 times the typical pre-crisis level, and there are roughly 9.5 million fewer jobs than there were last year in February before the crisis began. So I do believe that unemployment benefits should have actually been extended perhaps a couple months more. It is unfortunate that we only got them extended until September 6th. They really should have been extended until at least October. If not into the fall, I do believe we should have stuck with that original figure of $400 a week before we had a couple moderate Democratic senators refused to accept the $400 a week figure and had to compromise at $300. What are your thoughts? What do you think the unemployment benefit supplement should be or should have been under the new stimulus legislation? Do you agree with the $300 a week figure? And do you agree with the current timeline, or do you think it should be extended or actually for a shorter period of time? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. More news is to come in the coming weeks as we await to hear from Direct Express and the IRS regarding SSI and SSDI recipients, and we're also awaiting those unemployment benefits to finally start kicking in. I'm sure certain states like New York and California will start getting them first, as their systems seem to be the best out of any other state. But we'll see what happens, and you'll find all stimulus updates right on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I appreciate all of your support so much. Thank you to everyone who has hopped on board and is seeing me for the first time or has been with me since day one. If you'd like to see more content from my channel, make sure you are subscribed. As always, click that big red button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video, or perhaps when I go live. I like to do some live updates sometimes, and people seem to get a kick out of those, so we have fun on those live chats there. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, you'll actually get some free stocks all on me, all free when you sign up using my links. And some of those stocks are actually valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases, so you might actually get lucky. Let me know down below in the comments what stocks you do get. We had someone sign up yesterday and they got some free stocks, so all cash, all free, all on me, just for supporting my channel. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.